Hello everyone, it's me Simply Smiling. I wanted to come on for a quick chat today. Grab your beverage and let's sit around the table and just talk. Today I wanted to just chat about celebrations, celebrating and being excited. A lot of people ask me from time to time, oh my God, you're always so excited. You're always so happy. You're always celebrating. I think that we should celebrate all the time. That helps me to smile. That helps me to stay focused in life. I think that we should celebrate daily. A lot of times when I'm doing challenges, like especially and specifically the 90-day challenge that we're finishing up, and thank you for the ones that have joined in. It's been awesome and it's been great and worthy of celebrating, and we've done just that. But doing challenges and things like that, I like to celebrate each and every day. I'm just as excited on day 1 as I am on day 90 or day 30 or day 20 or midway or to the finish of the challenge. I'm always super excited. Why? Because I think we need to congratulate ourselves right where we are, right where we start. Because we have started just for the simple reason that we're stepping out and doing something positive for ourselves. So day 1 and just even before day 1, just the thought of wanting to do a challenge, just the thought of wanting to do something positive for ourselves is enough to celebrate. So celebrate right when you start, not when you get to your so-called completion of your challenge. I don't believe there's an end of these challenges because we're building habits and hobbies and things for our lives that we want to continue on for the rest of our lives. Okay, when you celebrate daily, that sets your mind up in a positive realm. It sets your mind up to say, okay, I'm super excited about getting ready to do this challenge. I'm super excited about getting ready to make this happen for me in a positive way. So it sets the mind up for success. I believe that challenges and celebrating and being excited, all of this sets you up for success on your journey or anything in life that you're trying to be successful at. Okay, celebrating keeps you happy. When you celebrate something, you're super happy. No matter what it is, a baby shower, a birthday party, a wedding, whatever you're celebrating, it makes you really happy. So celebrate each day so that you can be happy about what you're celebrating. Be happy about the challenge you're doing. Be happy about the way you're eating, how you're moving, how you're thinking, and how you're wanting to live for the rest of your life. Celebrate each day and be happy about that. So it brings that happiness, and that's where the power is. I think when you're celebrating and you're happy, that's your power. It makes you want to do more than you've done when you thought about it, than you've done on day 1 to get to the end of where you're trying to go. Never the end, but to get to where you're trying to go. So I think it sets you up for that, and that's where the power is, in your happiness. And of course, we know we celebrate things that make us happy, okay? We got to remember not to step back when we're celebrating. A lot of times, we're on a challenge anyway when we mess up on day 2 and we have 30 more days to go or 27 more or however many. You don't want to punish yourself because that takes away from your celebration. So don't look forward to celebrating the end. If you celebrate each day, you won't have the fallbacks. You may miss a day or two, but you know that you still have what it takes. If you continuously celebrate yourself in your mind, continuously say, I've got this, I can do this, and I'm going to make it happen. Celebrating brings forth all type of mindfulness. It makes you think about what you're doing each and every day, not about where you're trying to get to. But it gives you the how and the reason and the joy, even the struggle of the challenge. It gives you all of that when you celebrate each and every day of what you're doing. So I think that's so important. I think that keeps you excited about your journey. I think that gets to you to where you're wanting to, and where you are going. For me, celebrating each and every day gives me a boost of my self-esteem. It gives a boost to my self-love, a boost to my self-motivation. So it's a booster. It gives you what you need to make it happen each and every day. That's what celebration does. So if you need a boost, try and celebrate each day. And don't get upset when you don't get to where you're going each and every day. Continuously celebrate. Celebrating for me also pumps up my positive emotions. Now, if I'm celebrating each and every day, I don't have time to focus on the negative emotions that come up in all of us. We all have them. We're imperfect people, especially emotionally, because we go through things and we have different ways of dealing with things. So it gives me that pump up of my emotions. like I said, in a positive way. It tells me, okay, don't deal with this today. Let's focus on something else. Let's find a reason to celebrate today. Let's sit by a window. Let the air in. Listen to nature. That's celebrating life, okay? Let's sit down and read a good book. Let's do a dance. Let's sing. Let's move. Let's eat healthy. All of that is celebrating life. And it's exciting. I believe it is. So you find reasons to celebrate your life and you do that. Now it's easier to manage negativity and stress when you celebrate each and every day. You can manage those things because your mind, if you keep your mind, it's all about mindfulness. I say that a lot. If you keep your mind focused on the reason why you're celebrating, the reason why you're doing this challenge, the reason why you want to do all the positive things, it can help eliminate those emotional stress issues and help you to manage those negative things in your life. It helps you to manage those. So celebrating and being happy and being excited is really important. It does a lot for your life. And we've got to always remember, like I said, celebrate the small things. On this 90-day challenge, like I said, I was happy when I thought of it. I was happy when I stepped out in day 1. Just as happy as I'll be tomorrow on day 90. Now, many of you know me here. You know that when I celebrate, my completion of the challenge is in lieu of days, not the way it's going to be, because it's going to be, that energy is going to pump for the rest of my life. I'm going to know that when I celebrated and did this challenge, I set myself up to enter into another realm of my life to want to move more. That's what the challenge does. It sets you up to celebrate for the rest of your life. But many of you that know me know that on my last day, I like to dress up. I would put on a ball gown. You've seen me. You probably say, simply is simply crazy. But I love celebrating because it's so important. Not to say that I accomplished the challenge, but to say that I was happy through it all. I celebrated through it all. I smiled through it all, even when I wanted to cry, even when I wanted to say, okay, I'm not accomplished today, even when I missed the mark a day or two, even when a whole week there I was not feeling well and unable to move, but I celebrated mentally anyway. Why? Because I was still here. I still had the opportunity to complete the challenge, the opportunity to celebrate, the opportunity to be excited about my journey. Celebration does everything. It makes you just totally happy. You know, you can ask yourself, what did I achieve today? Think about it. That's a reason to celebrate. Ask yourself, what's working in my life today? Think about that. That's another reason to celebrate. Find a reason to celebrate. You know, who do I love today? Who loves me today? Think of your whys. That's a reason to celebrate. So not just completing a challenge is why we celebrate. We celebrate every single day. We want to do that. We want to do that to build that inner strength to have on this journey every single day. Understand, we want that joy every day that we have when we celebrate daily. And sometimes you got to get out of your boat. You got to get out of your normal scheme of life in order to celebrate. You got to get out of what's normal for you. You got to be able to move forward in order to celebrate, in order to complete a challenge, in order to start a challenge. You got to get out of that boat. And once you get out of that boat, that normal scheme of life for you, the normal way of doing things, your box, your circle, your square, your triangle, your rectangle, once you get out of those shapes and move and build a better shape for yourself, that's a reason to celebrate life. That's a reason. It's not the completion of anything. This is a journey, forever going, forever moving. It's a journey. So that's a reason to celebrate. Give yourself that full attention when you celebrate. Tell yourself, I've got this. I know I have. I'm going to make it happen. This is what I desire. This is what I want. This will happen. And celebrate the fact that you told yourself that even if you have not arrived physically, you've arrived mentally already, and that's more than half the battle. It's here. That's more than half the battle, people. I kid you not. Then you got to take some action when you celebrate. Sing a song, do a dance, make a toast to yourself. Whatever you want to do, light a candle, say a prayer, fire up your positivity, fire it up so that you can celebrate yourself, so that you can celebrate completing a challenge, so that you can celebrate that healthy meal, moving more. Thinking of moving more is a reason to celebrate, even if you're not able to move as much physically. If you think about it, if you build it here and you find a way to move what you can, okay? Anything, move whatever you can, your head, do some mobile movement. Whatever you can is a reason to celebrate. Don't look at others and say, well, I can't move like that. I can't move some ways people move. Believe that we're all different, but move what you can. Get in your lane and drive. Get in your lane and drive so that you can celebrate your accomplishments. And celebrate them daily. Okay. It's a building up to where you want to go, to where you want to be, but you got to fire up that celebration in you, and you got to enjoy all the goodness in your life. Celebrate any of your goodness. The fact that I'm a giver, the fact that I love people, the fact that I help others, the fact that I even have people in my life that do those things for me, that love me and help me, is a reason to celebrate. There's no tossing in the towel when you're celebrating. Why? Because you stay super excited about your journey. It's easy for me to smile. That's why my name is Simply Smiling. That's why I smile every single day. My honey says, honey, last night you were smiling in your sleep. He goes, I hope you were thinking about me. I said, I probably was. Right answer, right? But I smile all the time because I'm celebrating life. I find a reason, even when I'm going through all the low points in life. And we all have them again, and we are imperfect people. We have everything that everybody has. Nobody's exempt, okay? Pain and pleasure, we all have it all. But even when I'm going through, I find a reason to smile. It gives me an opportunity and the strength that I need and the joy that I need to turn that situation around. Celebrating makes me feel superly just incredible. Incredible, unstoppable, and it reinforces, when you celebrate each day, it reinforces the fact that you want to be successful on your journey. Excuse me. It reinforces everything inside of you to say that I'm going to be successful. Now, the lack of celebration is not good. Why? Because it'll lead you straight back to negativity if you don't celebrate every day. If you're doing a challenge like the 90-day challenge, the one we're completing again, excuse me, thank you all. Oh, excuse me, hold on. If you did the 90-day challenge, find ways, I believe you did find ways to celebrate each day. I'm sorry, piece of ice. You found ways to celebrate each day because you posted each day your accountability for your 90 days. There was the countdown. Now the countdown, if you're at your 90 days, now the countdown starts. That's the countdown. Then it's time to count up. Day one, moving forward with what you accomplished in your 90 days. That's your celebration. That's your celebration right now. It causes us to focus, refocus, and get there. When you celebrate each day, your life gets more and more and more positive. You build up more positivity. So we're all winners out there because we have a reason to celebrate. Okay? Whether whatever it is, we have a reason to celebrate. Whether it's your whys, whether it's your cans, even your cannots. We have a reason to celebrate because your cannots can turn into cans when you celebrate each and every day and find a way to make it happen. So stay super excited about your life. Celebrate each day, whatever you start, whatever challenge you're doing on your journey, whatever you're trying to do, celebrate each day, and you'll find yourself building more and more strength and more joy and more love for what you want to totally and completely celebrate, which is your new lifestyle, your healthier lifestyle, your more important and more positive lifestyle. So celebrate yourself. It's okay. Day 90 for me tomorrow. When you see me donned out and dressed out, don't say she's crazy. Say she's celebrating. She's celebrating the big day, even though she had day 1 through 90. I used to wait to celebrate like my major milestone birthdays, the 20, the 30, the 40, the 50, and now the 60. I no longer did that. I stopped that a long time ago because if you don't celebrate each year, each day in each year, you don't get to the other year with the big milestone, so to speak, with a whole lot of joy. You don't get there. You get there like, oh my God, I'm turning so old. No, I'm not. Hello. Old is in the mind. It's not in the body. Okay? A lot of us can do some things people younger than us cannot do. So celebrate each and every day. I just wanted to throw that in. Peace and love. And I'm going to see you guys real soon for day 89 for me. And get ready for day 90. It's going to be off the chain as I dress and don and celebrate even more. Have a wonderful day and talk to you guys real soon. Peace and love.